Welcome, Divine One, to your monthly money, career, and finance reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lina, and I'm here to deliver you guys the most divinely guided messages that will support you on moving towards your goals and dreams and manifesting them with ease and grace. In this reading, we're going to be looking at how you're moving into March, how you're showing up in the first 2 weeks, what's supporting you. We're also going to look at the block, challenge, and delay. Then we're going to look at the advice. Then we're going to look at the second 2 weeks, as well as new opportunities coming in and the final outcome. So you can go ahead and click on the timestamp in the description box below so that you can go ahead and jump to your reading. This video will be divided into 3 parts. It's going to be your sun, moon, and rising, okay? So if you have a different sun, moon, or rising, be sure to check that out as well. I have linked the playlist in the comment section as well as the description. Next week, we will be doing your love and relationship reading. So be sure to stay tuned for that. It's going to be for each sign. It's going to be divided into 3 parts: singles, committed, and then separation. So stay tuned for that. Hit the notification bell now, subscribe now, hit that bell so you can get notified when I do post those readings, okay, you guys? There is a lot of juicy information there. I know you guys are gonna enjoy it and love it. And welcome to the fam if you are new. And to all the subscribers and everyone who's been part of the Divine Fam, thank you so much for all the love and support. It really means so much. And all your feedback is greatly appreciated. It really makes me overjoyed knowing that the messages are supporting you guys, that the messages are being of service. That is what I am here for, is to be of service to you guys and support you guys moving forward, okay? So before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the space. If you don't want to stay for this part, you can just go ahead and click on the timestamp down below and jump to your reading. But if you'd like to stay, enjoy this moment, you can just close your eyes and take some deep breaths, some belly breaths, as we prepare to receive the messages. I call upon air, fire, water, earth. Thank you, Mother, Father, Creator, Source. Thank you, Spirit, and the Divine, for shielding, cocooning me, and supporting me in divine white light and unconditional love as I deliver these accurate, divinely guided messages to the collective. To our beautiful, beautiful Divine Fam, as well as the new viewers that are watching this, I clear out all negative energy, low vibrations, and low frequencies from my space, from all my cards, from myself, and from the viewers. We clear out any energy that is no longer serving this reading, that is not aligned with divine white light and unconditional love. Not always, and so it is. Amen. All right, you guys, so now that we have created this beautiful sacred space here, let's go ahead and jump to the reading. I'll see you guys in a second. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpios, to your reading. Scorpio Sun, this is going to be your reading. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful month so far. Your reading is coming out, should be coming out on the 10th of March. I'm doing this actually on the 8th. So you guys, the way you're moving in, my beautiful Scorpios, is you have the 7 of Swords, okay? So there's this emphasis on you guys making decisions that are going to bring balance, bring justice into your life. You guys are focusing on doing what's right by you, for your business, for your finances, okay? And this situation here, I see you guys having to, like, let's clarify, because I feel like what I can see is that you guys are, in the beginning, you're going to be feeling like you have to defend what's yours. Yeah, Capricorn, this could be against a boss, okay? So you feel like you have to defend yourself with, against the boss and prove yourself, okay, at work, in your company that you work for. For others of you, it's this situation where you're feeling like, you just have to, like, defend what's yours when it comes to maybe your assets, your long-term stability, your generational wealth. For a lot of you, it could be your business, okay, your investments. But really, it's you thinking about your family, this month, especially if you have family or kids. If you don't have any kids, if you're not married, if you're single, you're younger, then this is you like feeling like you have to defend yourself with an authority figure, okay? It's kind of like you feel guarded, but it's also you understanding or understanding that this month, if you don't stand up for yourself and you don't advocate for yourself and speak up, that you're not going to get what you want. This number 10, you're not going to achieve this position of power at work, this position of power within your company, this position of power in whatever you're doing, you guys. Okay, it's going to be different for everyone, so apply the message how it fits to you. But what I see here, though, with the Six of Pentacles, a lot of you could be receiving returns on your investments. You could be receiving rewards at work, promotions, a raise. This is bringing you a lot of happiness, the Sun card, number 13. And it's also a great time for you to be giving and generous with your family, okay? With anyone in your fourth house energy. So family, children, significant other, anyone you live with. It's also a great time, honestly, this month, especially in the beginning, first 2 weeks, for you to like decorate your home, Scorpio Sun. Don't be afraid to, spend a little money on your home, on decor. Don't be afraid. Oh, and the mic. Don't be afraid to, indulge a little bit. Like they say, it's not good to shop emotionally or try to like make yourself feel better through spending money and shopping. But in this case, it's actually something that's going to be benefiting you because it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. It's going to call in more abundance, more joy, make you feel very supported, okay? I do see a lot of you working from home. So some of you in the beginning of March, sometime in March, could be later in March, are going to be receiving news that you get to work from home finally, that you get to work remotely, that you get to have more say in what you're doing. If you have a business that you get to do from home, you're going to be experiencing increased revenue, increased profit. Whatever it is that you do, it's going to improve and you're going to feel really good. And what this is going to allow you to do, my beautiful, I almost said Pisces, so maybe some of you have Pisces in your chart, Scorpios, is that it's going to allow you to show up in your life for other people and start doing more with your finances, okay? Beautiful energy. So some of you could have Cancer in your chart. You could have Leo in your chart. You could have Capricorn in your chart, Libra, or Virgo. Okay, so that's it for the signs. I will not call out any more signs. Now let's go ahead and see what's supporting you this month, what energies are available to you, resources. Oh, interesting. You have the Five of Wands. So this is telling me that, okay, what's supporting you, the way I read this card in this placement is, oh, and you have the number 5, Leo. So this is what's coming to an end essentially, is arguments in relationships with significant others, with romantic partnerships, as well as if you have children with someone or shared finances with them, or if you've been fighting with someone over money. If you have a business, right, number 5, the same thing applies to you. If you have a creative endeavor, it's the same thing. Whoever you've been fighting with, it doesn't just have to be about money. It could be about ideas. It could be about actions that you wanted to take moving forward. It could be about your plan. It could be about a plethora of things, right? But what this is indicating is that that's what's coming to an end. All that conflict, any conflict surrounding this 5th house is going to be resolved, right? So let's go ahead and see how are you feeling though? And can we also see so a lot of you are waiting for some money to come in. You've been waiting, okay? So in the beginning of the month, I feel like a lot of you are still waiting, Scorpio, for this money to come in, this reward to come in, this abundance to come in for you. Wheel of Fortune, right? You're waiting for the wheel to turn in your favor. Wow, Aries, this is all about you. So this is going to be something that's going to come in for you, impact you on a very personal level. It has a lot to do with your identity, the way you show up at your job, in work, in your business, whatever it is you're doing. A lot of you want to be a boss, a manager, a supervisor, and that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for this opportunity. You're waiting for this to come in. For some of you, it may already have come in March, like beginning of March. It could have come in and you're feeling good about it. You're feeling ready. Others of you, you know it's on the verge of coming in because you've been working at it. This is a goal that you've had. For some of you, it's you wanting to be your own boss, be an entrepreneur, start your own business, work from home. So this is really what's fueling you on an emotional level in March. It's this feeling of wanting rewards, wanting prosperity to come in, wanting abundance to come in, and you know, like I said, these promotions and however it fits. The High Priestess is your block though, your challenge this month and your delay. So it's like there's a need for you guys to go within to gain wisdom, clarity, and be able to manifest your goals through a very balanced way, okay, both mental and spiritual. It's like, and that hasn't been happening. Okay, let's clarify that. Why? Because Pisces, number 12, 3. Okay, you've had for some of you, I'm getting this could be external, so I'm going to read them both ways. So this could be someone external to you. If it is, it could be a Pisces or a Gemini. This person is like this person who thinks they know best. They're very wise. They are. I just think that they're also like trying to, some of them could be trying to limit you, or just, I don't know, like if they're blocking you. So this person is just, this is the block, okay? I just want to put that out there. I'm not going to really dig into it. Let's talk about it on a personal level. So why aren't you the High Priestess? Why is this being delayed? It's because there are fears, confusion. Okay, for some of you, you could be facing some imbalances in your emotions, and there could be addictions. Okay, there could just be something that's keeping you. I don't want to make it sound so negative because really it's not showing up that way. But for some of you, it could be that. Okay, and others of you, it's anxiety, it's fears, it's just overthinking as well, and not seeing things clearly. And so this is what's preventing you from really manifesting and, you know, calling in what you want through your spirituality, through your practice, right? It's not just about being practical and doing all the work on the material plane, my beautiful Scorpios, which I'm sure many of you know. It's also doing the internal work, the emotional and spiritual work. And see, what I'm saying here is also, because I just heard, it's not, you know, it's not just doing mental work and practical work. There's this it's triangle, right? This trinity energy of mind, body, and spirit. And where I feel like what I can see that you guys aren't, where you're getting, some of you, it is your mind, because it starts in the mind, right? Everything starts in the mind, what we create, our beliefs, our manifestations. But because some of you I heard say, well, my mindset is this, my mindset is that, and that's fine. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying you guys don't have positive mindsets and haven't been manifesting and calling it in. What I'm saying though is that there's a missing link between your connection with the divine, okay, with your true spiritual practice. So some of you could be looking external to yourselves. You could be, the way your spirituality is being practiced could be a little bit external instead of internal, and being the God goddess within and calling it in, and then really connecting with God's source within and without, you know what I mean? Like, and the oneness that is all. So it's this very complex energy that for some reason I have more ease speaking about it with other signs. So I don't know, I'm just gonna keep on going, because I mean, it is your blog. So you know. Knight of Wands though is the advice. Okay, so I mean, I don't know, to me that doesn't seem like advice. What? Okay, no, I get it. Yeah, it's like, to me, what this advice is saying with the Moon card is that even if you're not seeing everything clearly, even if there's things that are still not shown or unknown, things that you're not aware of, Scorpio, it's saying take that action forward, take fast action, even if you're like being hasty. I mean, this is so backwards, you know what I mean? But that's the advice that the divine has for you guys. So I have to deliver the message accordingly, right? And who am I to like allow my ego to like control what this is the advice. It's saying it's okay to be hasty, it's okay to be impulsive at this time, because nothing's gonna come from you not taking action, essentially, right? It's like in this situation, it's like, go for that, go for it. Whatever your goal is, you have to go for it. And Spirit is just wanting you to go for it and not allow your fears to get in the way, not allow your insecurities to get in the way. Because for a lot of you, it is insecurities with the Piscean energy. For others of you, it's if it's someone that's trying to put fears and doubts in your head, okay, make you feel like doubtful of your capabilities, Scorpio. This is saying just go for it. Know that you, even if you're not fully polished or ready for the position at work, for the job that you want, to take your business to the next level, just go. Go. Create through your emotional and spiritual connection, right? The moon. Because this is in a positive position, I'm not going to, I'm reading it in a positive way. So it's a beautiful energy, Scorpio. I love it. Okay, so let's see how are you moving forward in the middle of the month, please? Mid-month, towards the end of the month. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you guys are making up your minds. You're deciding that that's what you want. For some of you, okay, I just will say this, for some of you, it's going to be a decision where you kind of feel like you're turning your back on something or someone. Aquarius number 11. So for me, this could be some sort of relationship, a community of people, but it could also be like a soulmate connection. But for others of you, like, honestly, this is more of a positive energy. So I just want to say, because some of you, I feel like it's like you're moving away from something or leaving something behind. And I do feel like it was this mindset and this the fears and all of that. That's really what I feel it could be. But I just got a specific message that some of you are going to be moving away from whoever's been making you feel this way, or allowing yourself to give your power away to someone else's like opinion. Like, I feel like there's someone that you guys lean on for emotional support, and there's nothing wrong with that, Scorpio. I'm just saying, like, the advice here is like you really going for what you want, being courageous and taking action. That was the advice energy. And so with this, you're going to be doing it, okay? And this is, you could be working in community, you could be, some of you, and when I say community, you guys, I'm not referring to like networking and being on the social scene. I mean, like, community could be at a school, it could be at a church, it could be in an office, it could be a business community, right? Some sort of community. And this could be like a place where you have friends as well, but a lot of you are wanting to move forward towards that goal where you can be more of an authority figure in a certain space. Okay, let's just put it like that. It's also something that it's going to be new territory for you, Aquarius. It's something that is like innovative. It's for many of you, if it's a business, it could be like very innovative. It could be like cutting edge stuff that you're creating. And then, like I said, for those of you who it's like a work-related situation, it's something that's new. So this position of power that you want and you're moving towards, and you're saying, I want it. It feels scary, right? Because it's like, wow, it's like more responsibility. It's more pressure. But that's what you're moving away from. It's like not feeling those fears anymore and just deciding this is what I want. And what's beautiful is that you are divinely guided, number 11. And also, it's something that's going to stand the test of time. It's also something where it might move a little slower in the beginning, but it's going to lead you towards long-standing abundance, okay? What's the final outcome? Okay, can we just pull one more for this middle section? I just have to do this. Let's pull an extended for our Scorpios, because I'm not feeling that energy right there. Good, there we go. So Scorpio, there's something that's going to happen here, and this is what I was picking up on, right? When you guys, this Ace of Swords, you decide to go for it, you make up your mind, you want to take action forward, and you made up your mind about what you want. I feel like there is something that you're going to have to let go of. And it's, before we get to that, I just want to say, with this Page of Cups, a lot of you this month are a little dreamy, a little bit like you're fantasizing about your future, you're fantasizing about your material gains, your relationships, okay? You're fantasizing about also getting this justice that you feel you deserve. And it's not an issue, it's not a problem. I don't see it being a problem, but I do just want to say this. just be careful that you're not being like overly dreamy and like over dreaming, because you want to still be grounded, you guys. And you have these two energies here that I'm not like the biggest fan of. They're not like terrible, but you have the Page of Cups and you have the Knight of Wands. So ultimately, my beautiful Scorpio sun, what I can see here though is like what matters is you taking action. And it doesn't matter if you're not fully ready, if you feel like you're unprepared, or you're going to be showing up in a way that's a little bit, you know, like unreliable or a little bit immature. That doesn't matter, because there's going to be room for improvement in the future. What matters is that you make up your mind, not that you're not fully where you need to be or where you think you want to be, right? But when you do this, there's going to be some sort of conflict, arguing with someone, okay? Also, there's just this feeling of well, also there's going to be, so this is what's coming in for you towards the end of March and in the beginning, like April. I feel like is going to be a month for you guys to rest, to relax, to take, you know, time to pause, because you guys have done a lot of work. You've been working towards this goal, or you're overworked, or whatever it is. It's going to be a time for you guys to rest, to gain your energy, gain your strength, enjoy your home life, your fourth house energy, whatever that means to you, because some people have families, some people have kids, some people don't, some people are single, some people are married, like, you know, but really delve into that. Just know that there may be some arguing and fighting with those around you who, like, it's almost like someone here doesn't want you to become bigger, okay? I hate to say that, Scorpio, but someone here is stifling you. Venus, wow. Relationships. Doesn't have to just be romantic. Number 7 came out, so 7th house. It could even be a friend. I'm not really picking up friend energy. I'm feeling more like colleague. Some of you have a colleague or a coworker that's trying to like get you to put fears and doubts in your head and make you doubt that your potential. Scorpio, I'm here to tell you that you can do it. You are more than capable. But you also have to break out of this. There's some immaturity here, my beautiful Scorpios, where you guys are feeling a little bit, it's almost like there's this emotional codependence on feeling like you need feedback from people. Like you constantly need feedback and almost like this validation. I'm here to validate you so that you don't have to go do that with other people who don't want you to win. It's almost like someone doesn't want you to win, okay? It's like, I hate to say that, but that's what it is. That's what it is. So you're going to be moving away from that. And once you decide what you want and you go for it, my beautiful Scorpio, I just got a loud and clear download message that once you decide to do this Ace of Swords, middle of March, moving towards the end of March, and sometime in April, as the path keeps unfolding, because this is what's meant for you, this goal that you have, this thing that you want, you're destined for it. But once you decide to do it, this person is going to get upset. They're going to argue with you. They're going to bicker. It's going to become very clear to you who this person is, Scorpio, who is showing up in this reading. You're going to then see it, okay? Mark these words. But you're going to be doing this. It's almost like you got a little advice with this card, which is kind of cool. It's saying, don't feed into it, okay? Spend time at home, spend time in your fourth house, tend to your emotional health, your well-being, feeling confident, building your self-esteem, nurturing and loving yourselves, and taking rest, because you will get this opportunity. You are getting this promotion. You're getting this increase in whatever, okay? It could be business connections for your business. But for a lot of you, I am getting like work and career as opposed to like entrepreneur, but I could be, that's just for the majority, right? Let's clarify this. Saturn. Yeah, this is you being responsible, disciplined, putting an end to karmic cycles, seeing clearly, and taking time to take a break. Okay, it's okay to take a break, and it's okay to celebrate how far you've come. And this is kind of wanting you to, but also to be, okay, this card is also saying that once you've made up your mind, make up your mind in mid-March, you guys. Make up your mind, go for it, and don't let anyone change your mind, because Saturn's going to test you. But Saturn also wants you to take a moment to pause, because if you overwork and you overdo and you overcompensate, Scorpio Sun, you're not going to have learned your lesson yet, okay? Which is You don't need to overcompensate. You don't need external validation. And what's the third lesson? There's a third one here. And I guess just going within more and having your spiritual practice in the home. Okay, fourth house energy, Cancer energy. It's like you having a spiritual practice, right? And this is what's being highlighted for you. Oh my God, this reading is so powerful. And you know, that's what the three things you need to work on are those things, and it's going to lead you to the success that you want. More success if you've already, you know, because we're all successful in our own ways, and big or small, whatever, and we always want to achieve more. So because I don't like that whole idea of like, oh, becoming successful. It's like it's indicating that we're not already successful, and then it's, to me, it's like you have to know that you already are to become. So just know that. And those are the three things, my loves. But what's the final outcome here is essentially at the end of March moving into April. I'm so happy this came out. It's a Chariot with Sagittarius, number 9. Okay, this is you being decided, making up your mind. Basically everything we spoke about is going to get resolved. You're going to take the advice, you're going to deal with it, and this is what's coming in. So you guys are taking action, you're moving forward, you're moving away from whatever isn't serving you, you're seeing clearly who's who, what's what. You're also moving away from the past. You're moving away from your own limiting beliefs, and you're expanding your mind, moving towards more abundance, freedom. And also, some of you are going to be traveling maybe at the end of March or sometime, you know, in March, but also I'm seeing April for some of you, like beginning first week maybe. You might do like a little trip or something. But this is just a beautiful energy, Scorpio. I see you guys taking off, and it's like you're just going for what you want, and you're like, enough is enough. And what you're moving towards, because I wanted to pull an extra card for you, is this Sun card. Okay, happiness, abundance, joy. It's like you are accomplishing what you want. Okay, my beautiful Scorpios, you're going to get it because you have made up your mind and you have learned the lessons that we spoke about. Wow, this is so, I have to write all this down before I forget. Mars, it's part of your death and rebirth. It's leading you to a new beginning. And once it happens, once it comes in, okay, the extended future card to me, this is April, May, or June. Once it comes in, this thing that you've been waiting for, it's going to lead you to a new beginning, a rebirth. And once it does, you're going to be taking action forward, fast action, and just going for it and feeling confident and good, no longer feeling all these things you were feeling, because from here till then, you're going to be working on all of that, my love. So oh my God, I feel like I have to write this down. I hope oh my God, I hope it's charged. It's not. Yeah, I'll remember it. What I'll do is I'll just write it all down after I'm done with the reading, and because yeah, I don't want to interrupt your reading. So all right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and pull your I'm gonna pull two I'm over here like stumbling over my words. Let's do your Green Witch cards. Okay, emotion number 4. Yeah. So I just feel like a lot of you, part of the block this month that we are speaking about is this emotion energy, okay? It's surrounding your family, your kids, emotions, Cancer energy here. It's about, I really feel like yeah, oh my God, I don't even want to tap back into the block because but it's like emotionally, yeah, it's very emotional. So everything I did speak about came out confirmed. Okay, let's just move on, because this reading, I feel like the reading flowed very well, and I don't want to confuse your backtrack. So your angels, angelic protection. The angels want you to know that you're protected. Okay, your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, they're protected. Honesty and communication. You're going to be getting very, very clear with someone, not just with someone, but yourself and those around you in general. Okay, your community, right? Aquarius, number 11. Work, people, colleagues, but most of all with you. And you're going to be getting very clear on what you want and how you're going to go about it and how you're going to manifest it, right? And being very real with yourselves in March is super important. Vulnerability and freedom. Okay, you're freeing yourself from something you didn't even know you needed to free yourself from. From some relationships or colleagues or toxic that we spoke about. And it's going to lead you to the freedom that you want, because you're going to be also all those lessons we spoke about. Yeah, not needing validation, external validation, spiritual connection, and then what was the other one? Oh my god, that's why I wanted to write it down. Oh my god. The other one was about fears. Was it fears? No. Oh my god. I hope you guys took notes. I'm sure you did, but whether it's mental or not. But let's pull one more. Intuition and downloads. You're going to be receiving guidance. Your angels are going to send you messages that will support you. Okay. I don't know why, you guys, all of a sudden I feel this weird energy. It's like someone's mad. I feel like someone's mad that you're moving towards this happiness. It's almost like someone doesn't want you to. Very strange. Okay, 2 cards wanted to come out. So with this Chariot, you're moving towards romance and connection. So some of you are moving towards like experiencing an enhancement in your love life. This is going to serve you in your relationship if you're in a relationship. Okay, and also you got, there was self-acceptance. There's a big need here to, oh yeah, wasn't it learning to love yourselves or something? I mean, I just see there's a lot of that here, but with that as well, Scorpio, like self-acceptance is going to support you in really going for this next thing in your life, the next level, because you're going to be truly confident, right? Not just externally confident, but internally truly confident. I'm hearing, especially if you guys have like a moon sign, like a moon placement that may be a little bit like shy or insecure or something. Okay, so it's so important that you guys do self-acceptance work this month. It was emotional codependency, right? That was the one. Anyway, step out of your comfort zone. And came out next to your block. Look at the bigger picture. Expansion, yes. Really look at the long-term goal, your long-term plan, what you truly want, what matters to you for the long run. Your dreams need a practical plan. That's what I was kind of picking up with that Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. It's almost like it's a hasty, a little bit immature, unprepared type of energy. So your dreams need a practical plan. This is messages from your spirit guides is what we're doing now. I didn't mention it. Yeah, I just all of a sudden I feel like this go, 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 rush, rush energy. And so just slow down a little bit. Like make sure you're being grounded and kind of very aware of your actions, the way you show up, why you're doing what you're doing. Some of you move very fast is what I'm hearing. Like you're just on the go all the time. But your dreams need a practical plan. So it's important that you guys like get clear on that. I'm hearing especially in April, it's going to be highlighted where it's going to be time, because I almost feel like March is more of a time to address what we spoke about. But I do see that showing up in the future. But it's good that you start thinking about it now. And interestingly enough, it came out next to your Capricorn energy. So this is, yeah, you coming up with this business plan, with this action plan of how you're going to manifest the goal, or getting clear on what needs to be done first, second, third, fourth, and fifth for you to land the position, the job, get the promotion, or whatever it is that you guys are doing. If you guys are like finishing school and getting ready to get out in the job world, into the career world, you need a practical plan, essentially. And it's a time to give rather than take. Lastly, a time to give rather than take. Interesting. So that to me makes sense, because remember I was saying, like, if you have kids or like family or whoever you live with in your 4th house, it's a time for you to give, because a lot of you are going to be experiencing increased finances, raises, promotions. Your businesses will be doing a lot better. A win-win outcome is forecast. So yeah. So everyone will be winning here. And then the end of a tough cycle approaches, Scorpio. So those are your messages, my beautiful Scorpio, for March. Okay, so if you enjoyed it, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out your moon and your rising placements. Again, the playlist is in the link below. And thanks for tuning in. If you're new, thanks for joining, being a part of the fam. I feel a little bit exhausted, you guys. I'm sorry. That was, it took a lot, and it was like out of me energetically. So I feel like some of you are going to be feeling that way. And I feel like that's why you're going to be feeling that way when you leave March. And that's why this Four of Wands came out. It's so important that you guys take time at the end of March and in April to really rest, to cleanse your energy, relax, and also spend time in the home, cleanse the home, and start really meditating and having more of a spiritual practice so that you can be fully like balanced. Like, you know, the High Priestess was your block, right? And it's this imbalance on an energetic level. It's like a lot of you are just, you've been overworked, overthinking, and overdoing essentially, because there's lots of practicality here, lots of action taking, which is beautiful, because remember, the advice is to continue going for it in terms of March. But the advice because you got double advice, you guys, Spirit really wanted to like give you guys a lot of information. So anyway, this reading was great. What I was gonna say was the advice for moving into April was, okay, now it's time to pause. So March's advice is take action, go for it, speak with your boss, communicate, go for the job, pursue your business, build your network, whatever it is, however it is that you're going to get this goal that you have, do it. But then in April, guys, leaving March, moving into April, remember, rest and go within and do all that. So that's your reading, you guys, and I'll see you guys very soon. Scorpio Moon, welcome to your reading. Scorpio Moon, let's go ahead and get right into it. How are you showing up? Okay. Wow. Wow. So, Scorpio Moon, a lot of you are feeling like, okay, what? Oh. Very interesting. So moving into March, you have the Ten of Wands. So a lot of you have just completed something. Okay, you just accomplished a goal, accomplished something at work or in your business. And it has to do with your 10th house energy, but also it has to do with your long-term stability, your long-term wealth, things of that nature. So this could be, so take what resonates, take what applies to your situation, or apply the message how you see fit. But this could be so many things. For some of you, it's like school, graduating, but for others of you, this is you getting the promotion at work, becoming the boss at work, becoming the leader that you have always wanted to be, right? For some of you, it's getting recognition at work from a boss. For others of you, it's that you are able to, your business is doing well, you're accomplishing certain milestones. Others of you, it's like returns on your investments, okay? So it's a beautiful energy. I love this. For others of you, you could have just bought a home. But this is how you're showing up. So you guys are really focused as well on your 10 of Wands. In case you haven't accomplished anything for some of you recently, like anything major. This could also be smaller. I always say that we should always give ourselves credit for everything that we've accomplished, big or small. It's so important. So what else? Scorpio Moon, here you have Aries energy. So a lot of you work for yourselves, or you are a boss of some sort, or a manager, or you have like more of an independent like position, or you have independence at work. You're not micromanaged for many of you. Others of you are showing up more as a leader. People are recognizing you for your leadership skills or qualities. Okay, this is the first half of March. Especially in the second week, for many of you, you're going to be feeling this Nine of Cups, fulfillment, happiness, joy, and you're at your job, in what you do at work. I apologize if the mic is making some like I got all chewed up by mosquitoes last night. So it's a beautiful energy. I see a lot of happiness and fulfillment here for you coming in March, especially in the beginning. Okay. Goals are being met. And what's supporting you is the Sun card, happiness with Gemini. There could be a Gemini around you. There could be siblings, family, children, that are going to like support you in celebrating these accomplishments, this job that you wanted, the promotion at work, your business thriving, things of that nature. Okay. So beautiful energy, beautiful energy. Have fun, have fun, have fun, and continue taking action towards your happiness. Some of you, if you are an entrepreneur or you have your own business, you're going to be experiencing in March, you know, just you're going to be accomplishing those goals and experiencing a lot of fulfillment, a lot of abundance as well, abundance of the mind. And it's on an emotional level. It's like that wish fulfillment energy. Let's look at your emotional space, and let's look at your block this month. Okay, yeah, you guys are focused on. So it's interesting because some of you, if you feel okay, if you've been feeling that, or I mean, this is how you're going, you may be feeling, but I want to say if you've been feeling, because I just want to identify the person, like you, the viewer, if you've been feeling like you have money to pay bills, you have money for your day-to-day expenses, but you've been falling short with certain goals that you have, financial goals, or not being able to invest as much money as you'd like, I see that playing a role on your emotional space. I also see, Scorpio moon, that a lot of you feel like you were expecting to receive something and maybe it wasn't the compensation that you thought it would be. So let's say you are getting a promotion, you are getting a raise, you are getting the job, you're getting something. I see like in the second week though, a lot of you are going to just feel like you want more, or you're just going to feel like I thought it would be different. And it's almost like you guys aren't really feeling this, you're not feeling this. It's more like you're thinking it and you're not feeling your feelings. You're analyzing your feelings in the second week. And it's very like air energy. So a lot of you could have, a lot of you could have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius somewhere heavily placed in your chart. But this is you like kind of trying to rationalize what you're feeling and not really feeling it. So, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because what it's showing me is that you're not being like overly emotional. But the thing is that if we're not allowing ourselves to release any disappointments, or we're not allowing ourselves to feel our indecision, our fears, or whatever, or like our disappointments, it can lead to other things. So you have your block is the King of Swords with Neptune in number 3. So some of you could be dealing with like a Gemini or a Pisces type of person. This could be you as well, Scorpio moon, but this is someone who could be very like quick, sharp-minded, witty. They're just so like, this is someone who's like overly intelligent, or like really just values their mind and the intelligence that they have to offer. This could be you as well. And so what happens here with this energy is that this person doesn't acknowledge emotions that much. They're very logical. They don't feel emotions. They want to explain their emotions. They want to overanalyze their emotions. They don't necessarily allow themselves to experience their emotions, right? So if it's you, that's your block. Okay, it's also, if it's someone else, they're making you feel this way, and they're wanting you to they're like kind of being very like sharp with you and a little bit, like cutthroat, and it's not really making you feel supported. And I almost feel like this is someone you're working with or live with or you're close to, because you're making decisions moving forward in a very methodical way, in a logical way, instead of doing what's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. So take that if it resonates, but that's the message. And then others of you, because you're being in your head space and trying to be so analytical, you're not really feeling your way through. And so it's actually causing confusion. It's causing fears. It's causing, for some of you, anxiety. And that could be in the middle of the month. Okay, so what's the advice to work through that energy, please, in the middle for mid-month? The advice you have here is the Six of Wands. Then you have this. Then you have this. Wait. Okay, I'll pull it. And then what's the... Okay. So, Scorpio moon, for a lot of you, for all of you, the advice here, you have Taurus energy number 2 and the Six of Wands. So there's a need for you guys to pause, to rest, to heal. There's a need for you guys to celebrate yourselves, like I was saying. Allow yourselves to be emotionally present in your lives this month in March, especially in the middle of March. Don't block your emotions. Like, feel yourself, feel your life. And this is you experiencing reward. Like I was picking up in the beginning of the reading. So to me, this is like this is like a mini version of the Ten of Wands. And you have both. So you guys are definitely accomplishing goals here. You're definitely accomplishing something here that has to do with your stability, your home, your financial stability, security, that paycheck, that money in the bank. You know, this is about you feeling grounded, stable, and secure. And so that's what you're going to be feeling. You're going to be feeling really good, especially after a period of... So this block is something that could have been it's something that it could have been a long time coming, is what I'm hearing for many of you. It's finally going to be overcome and dealt with. If you've been feeling unsure, uncertain, confused, and trying to overanalyze and overthink and be this leader in your life for yourself and for other people, right? Whether it's family, kids, significant other, or just for you, right? It's you trying to show up in this place of authority or leadership where you're being this like intelligent leader, and it's not even a big deal. There's nothing wrong with that. There's just a need to be with yourself more emotionally present, and to celebrate celebrate yourself, be kind with yourself this month, Scorpio moon. And then what's coming in for you, you are receiving these increase in salary, increase in pay, like I was saying earlier. If it doesn't come in the beginning of March, it's going to come in the second half. There's some sort of money coming in. And because you're experiencing more abundance in your life, this is saying don't be afraid to share and be generous with those around you. If you're like a father with your children, if you have a parent with your parent, it's almost like giving back to those who've helped you get where you are now, and not being stingy with your money or holding on tightly. This is the opposite of that. This is you actually celebrating and sharing, and not being afraid to give yourself. And it's not just going to be finances for some of you. It is going to be emotions, which is something that I was picking up on. So interestingly enough, you have the Devil energy here. Let's clarify that, please. Okay, so some of you are dealing, this is what's going on. Some of you are dealing with some sort of toxic coping mechanism. And this explains everything to me, because I was thinking, what a weird energy that, I was picking up on before about you not feeling your feelings and trying to overthink things, like not overthink, rationalize everything and being overly analytical of what you're feeling instead of just feeling and releasing and expressing. And like I said, perhaps some of you have this King of Swords around you that doesn't allow you to really go into that space, because they kind of want you to just like think your way out of the emotions, right? But for many of you, it is what I just said, okay? But it's also that a lot of you have someone or something's getting in the way of your happiness. It could be this devil, toxic relationship person, Cancer energy. They could be a Cancer, they could be a mother. For others of you though, it's, especially if you have Cancer, it's you, or Leo, it's you. And I see here with the karmic number, karmic 13, it's like there and the devil, there's some sort of toxic behavior that you guys do on the low. For many of you, take it, apply it how it resonates. My beautiful Scorpio moon, there's some sort of toxic behavior. It doesn't have to be so big and scary. For some of you, it could be something that's more light, but whatever it is, this is your coping mechanism, and this needs to it needs to be addressed, because it's not allowing you to almost like experience your feelings, your emotional self in a genuine, authentic way, to like its full form, its full extent. And it's blocking you. Okay, it's blocking you, it's holding you back. And That was a message for some of you. For others of you, it's just this weird relationship that's around you that's a little bit possessive, toxic, and maybe you're in a contractual agreement with them. You could live together. There's some sort of financial obligations that you're feeling bound to, whatever it is. Let's just say that it's still going to be present in March. Okay, I feel like it's going to be present all throughout March. There's kind of nothing you can really do about it. But what I will say is setting boundaries is the first step, and that's how you can do something about it if it's someone else. If you resonated with the message, Scorpio Moon, about having some sort of like codependent little addiction or some sort of coping mechanism, address it as soon as you can, okay? Definitely before April. So what's going on? What's coming in for you? So the new opportunities, you have the Ace of Swords. This is a new opportunity is going to be presented to you, and this is you making up your mind and going for it, going for what you want, taking action, being decisive, decided, and not allowing anyone to steer you off what you want, not allowing anyone to get in the way. And for some of you, it's about expansion, Jupiter. Some of you might get an opportunity to travel for work remotely. Others of you are just going to be experiencing more abundance, prosperity, rewards, increase in your finances, and others of you, and it's going to afford you a new beginning. And so this could happen in April as well, end of March to April. This is like your near future energy. And it's leading you to this expansion and the freedom that you wanted, or at least getting closer to that freedom, because freedom means, financial freedom could mean different things to different people, and we all have different goals, financial goals or idealistic lives. So your final outcome, you have Mercury, number 6. Okay, more travel energy, short distance travel. So this is the final outcome for March. So I do see some of you traveling at the end of the month. Some of you are taking a nice trip, and this is to go away and have fun, to get away. This could be with a significant other, it could be with friends, it could be on a date, whatever it is. Some of you are going to be going out at the end of the month and making time to experience romance, love, happiness. It doesn't just have to be romantic. It could be with colleagues, business partners, anyone who's near and dear to your heart. Siblings for some of you, or like anyone you have a sibling-like relationship with. But there's just happiness here, celebration, reward, joy. Some of you could be getting pregnant. I don't know. So if you are pregnant, this baby might end up being like a Gemini or a Virgo. But beautiful energy. Like I feel like you guys, for those of you who've been wanting to work remotely or work from home or travel for work or be able to travel more, it's finally coming in for you guys. Okay, and it's like a mini wish fulfillment. It's an accomplishment. It's an achievement. It's beautiful. You guys have so many accomplishments coming in for you, like in March, and I just see it like really unfolding. There's a word I was thinking of though. It's like not spiraling, but you know when something's like, rolling out. There we go. It's like roll out. There's gonna be rolling out from here till like March. And then I feel, April, and then I feel like in May, you guys are going to be presented with some sort of drastic new opportunity, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some quick Green Witch clarity. Yeah, you guys weren't seeing clearly. You guys weren't thinking clearly or being able to make decisions clearly because of this either weird relationship with someone or the illusion, confusion, fears, addictions, insecurities that you've been having. And you're going to be moving away from all of this Virgo energy. Number 1, healing yourself, seeing clearly. Third eye is going to be opening, and that's going to support you in making decisions. Refinement, number 6, you're going to be refining yourselves, healing, growing, evolving, right? Taking yourself to the next level, going from the student to the mastery, okay? Not necessarily teacher, but mastery energy. And it's beautiful. This is you polishing yourselves in your careers, in your job, at work, in your businesses, and becoming the next level of yourselves. And I do see that happen. Like you guys are going to be going through that in the middle of March, okay? There is a need to go through this like maturing. It's almost like I see you guys going into hermit mode around the 2nd to 3rd week of March, just to gain your strength, your energy, get your thoughts together, connect with yourself emotionally, go through this healing, and then moving forward clear. And then, yeah, positivity is what's coming in March. Beautiful. I feel like a lot of you left February with some positive news, with some sort of positive outcome, an accomplishment, could be little goal or big goal, it doesn't matter, but it's beautiful and it's impacting your 4th house, your foundation, your finances, your emotional self. It's really going to benefit you. And this is part of your North Node energy. Like, I'm seeing that you guys with the North Node there, I'm seeing that you guys are on your highest path. You guys are accomplishing, you know, you're on your highest path. You guys are accomplishing what you're meant to accomplish. And so I applaud you for that, my beautiful Scorpio moons. And then lastly, I just want to say, I can't make this stuff up. The fertility card came out next to the 3 of Cups. And so some of you will be getting pregnant, or if you are, like I said, this is just a confirmation. And whenever I see this card, I always have to say, this baby is going to be a blessing. This baby is going to be like an angel sent from above that's going to, like, you and this baby are going to have a beautiful, like, bond and connection throughout life. And I don't know, it's just very beautiful. Others of you, this baby, this abundance, right? This 3 of Cups is your business, it's your job, it's your work, it's your career path. It's you feeling this fulfillment, this happiness, and feeling like it's something you can really nurture and care for as it grows. Like, it's almost like you guys have a seedling and you want it to become a big tree. And you're also very supported, number 11, by the angels and the divine. However, this is an energy where whatever you're doing, I feel like you're in the beginning phases, and it's going to take some time and dedication. Okay, Saturn energy, some discipline here, and being steadfast, but like slow and not. It's not. I don't want to say slow and steady, but I kind of just want to say make sure you're consistent, taking action, and not, don't give up. My beautiful Scorpio moon. So let's go ahead and end this reading with some angel messages for you guys. Vulnerability and freedom. Yeah, your angels want you to not be afraid of being yourself, connecting with yourself emotionally, being emotionally vulnerable, right? You don't have to be this King of Swords all the time. It's okay to be that way. And whoever makes you feel like it's not okay, they aren't being sensitive to your needs. Take charge and take action. Beautiful. Take charge and take action. Middle of the month. Mother, Father, God. Okay, this is an opportunity that the divine is bringing to you coming in April, and also, or in March, April, but also this is you like connecting with source, connecting with God, with spirit, your higher self, your angels, and the divine, and being in gratitude, communing, having a practice to call in more abundance and create the reality that you want. Remember, we are gods and goddesses, so we co-create with source, friendship, and union. Interesting. Can we please shuffle this? So you have this message here. Say no. So some of you have to say no to this devil, okay? You have to learn to say no, to set boundaries for yourselves. It doesn't have to be big and scary like this devil. If it's someone else, it doesn't have to be so big and scary, but this person, it could, like I said, it could be a Cancerian, a mother, something around your home, or it could just be you with certain emotional coping mechanisms. Whatever it is, you have to say no to it, to them, or to it, okay, to the thing, and start setting boundaries and standing up for yourself and taking your power back and showing up like that. And then what's coming in with this, also the 3 of Cups, like I said, it's not going to be pregnancy for all of you. It's not going to be this new business or this new project that's like this baby. For some of you, it is friendship and union. For some of you, it's all 3, right? That's the final outcome. So your angels want you to know that you will be experiencing kind of like some sort of friendship at the end of March with someone that could potentially lead to some sort of union. So beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and pull the 2 final cards from your spirit guides, please. Confidence is your key to success. Scorpio moon. You are good enough. You are good enough. Scorpio Moon. That's your reading, my beautiful Scorpio Moon. So if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, okay? Leave a comment, share how it made you feel, share anything you'd like, and be sure to check out your moon, no, I'm sorry, your sun and your rising, okay, Scorpio Moon placements. The link is in the description box below. It's also in the comment section. I'll see you guys next week for your love and relationship messages. And what else did I want to say to you guys? I forgot. But until next time, happy March. It's going to be great for you guys. It's, you know, you should be proud of yourselves. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. You guys have accomplished it. You've earned it. You worked for it, and you deserve it. And it's coming in for you guys. So until the next reading, my loves, bye. Welcome, Scorpio risings. Okay, your first card came out. I was shuffling, so it came out, and then this wants to come out. So let's go ahead and see what the third card is, please. Interesting. Okay, I hope you guys are having a wonderful month so far. Let's go ahead and jump into your March reading, my beautiful Scorpio risings. So the first card out for you guys is the Sun card. So I see you guys experiencing a lot of happiness moving into March. So this could also be in the beginning of March, first week especially, and second week for some of you. But I mean, it's March overall. So like, let me read it to you in as far as the first week, and then I'll read it to you as far as all of March. So for the first week, I just see there being some sort of celebration. Could be at work with your company, some recognition here. Something about a promotion, a boss. You could be getting, you know, an increase in your pay. For others of you, it's your business is thriving, your business is doing well. If you're an entrepreneur, your investments are going in the direction that you would like. It's going to be different for everyone. So based on your situation and where you are in life, apply the message, you know, as you see fit. But this is bringing you a lot of happiness. So there's a need to go out and celebrate with your loved ones and have fun. Now, as far as the entire month, I just see there being a big focus on going after what's going to make you happy, focusing on your long-term stability, your generational wealth, your legacy, and really focusing on calling that in and manifesting it. All right, I'm back. I had to close the window. So you guys have the Moon card out with the Strength card. So a lot of you, if you've had fears surrounding work, surrounding your stability, your situation, okay, like what am I going to do for work? I don't know what, you know, some of you, let's just say I'm getting a message that says that it hasn't been easy in the recent past. You guys are overcoming this tough situation, okay? If you've had fears, confusion, illusions, if there's been deceit, if people played you, if people, you know, I'm not going to look at February, that was February, this is now. So what you're doing now in the first 2 weeks, especially in the first week, is overcoming. You're gaining strength over the situation. You're taking your power back. So a lot of you could have Capricorn in your chart, Leo in your chart, Pisces in your chart. Some of you might have, wow, there's heavy Leo here. There's triple Leo confirmation here. So others of you have Virgo. You could also have Aquarius for some of you. Cancer for others. So what's supporting you this month, the advice here is the Four of Pentacles. So there is a need for you guys to prioritize, manage your money. Don't overspend, okay? Just make sure you're not being fear-based about it. Because of this position, I have to read the card in a positive way. Okay, Saturn energy, yeah, it's being responsible, being disciplined. Managing your money this month is super key to your success or accomplishing your long-term goals or whatever goals, short-term, long-term. Okay, Scorpio rising. So it's having a budget, having a plan, and sticking to it. It's not feeding into the temptation of overspending or buying things that aren't necessary or, you know, overindulging. So beautiful energy, and Saturn is going to reward you in the future for doing this. Okay, it's important. This is also you getting on top of your credit cards or your debt, or, you know, your expenses, your finances overall. So that's the beautiful energy that's going to support you, and it's super key this month for you. Let's go ahead and see how you're feeling. Wow, interesting. A lot of you have the Nine of Pentacles. So I am getting two storylines because that's kind of what I was picking up in the beginning. A lot of you are accomplishing goals. A lot of you are receiving rewards, recognition, stability, abundance, right? You're getting one step closer towards what it is that you ultimately want. Others of you, if you feel like, I'm not really financially where I want to be yet, and I really don't feel like I've accomplished much, I feel like there could be something coming in for all of you, actually, that you don't see coming. Others of you, though, this is your focus, okay? This is your focus. Now, I do want to say that for all of you, what I see here is this feeling is coming from your home. It's coming from your stability. This is, so it doesn't necessarily have to be like that your business is bringing you like, you know, 6 figures, right? It doesn't have to be that your job gave you the promotion and the raise. I do feel like for many of you, you have accomplished these things, or you will be in March, right? But for others of you, what I'm getting is this sense of stability and abundance is coming from your home. So it's like a feeling of like, I have a roof over my head. I have a home that makes me feel comfortable, safe, secure. I have a place that I can come to. So a lot of you are feeling that way in March, okay? Especially if you didn't have that before. Some of you, it's your family. Some of you, it's your family supporting you financially. That's okay. Some of you, it's that you have support from your mom or your dad, right? For others of you, it could be that you're able to do more for your children, right? It doesn't have to be the huge, right? It doesn't have to be like, oh, we're, you know, I don't want you to feel like give yourselves credit for whatever it is that you have in your life. It doesn't matter where it's coming from or who it's coming from, right? Sometimes we have these like hard expectations on ourselves and we feel like it's not worthy of this being a 9 of Pentacles or a 10 of Pentacles. Like who says that it can't be that, right? It's like we're all in different phases and places in our lives, and everything deserves to be celebrated and rewarded. And so what's beautiful is that you guys are acknowledging that in March, and you're feeling that, you know, you're embracing that. You're not, I don't see you guys like shying from it or like feeling bad about yourselves, because some of you, you know. So this is your block though, and your challenge in March, especially sometime in the middle of March, so 2nd to 3rd week, is the 5 of Wands. So you're arguing with someone, you're fighting with someone. There's, what's this about though? Okay, I was told to pull these 2 cards, so I will. And this card wanted to come out. So you have 3 clarification cards. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm so itchy here because I got chewed up by mosquitoes last night. I was at the beach. But Scorpio rising. This is definitely with the fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. There's fighting here. For some of you, it's a romantic partner. For some of you, it's a boss. Okay? Potentially a family member, but I really feel like it's mostly for some of, it's either, it could be a teacher for some of you, a professor, someone at school if you are studying still or something like that. Okay? But yeah, so just be careful here. This is kind of like what's challenging you this month. What's the advice for this challenge though? Could also be business partners, associates, or networks if you're entrepreneurs and have your own businesses. The Fool is walking away from it, from them, from the situations, from whoever these people are, turning your back on them. Now, it doesn't, let's say it's a marriage, right? It doesn't have to be that you're getting a divorce. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you just saying whatever and like doing what you want. You know? If it's a parent, if it's a family member, if it's a boss, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go do what I want. But for some of you, it literally is going to be, right? Oh, you have the Strength card in your work sector. So for those of you who are working a job or have a boss who's like kind of toxic towards you and likes to fight and bicker and make you feel kind of like, I'm getting some of them are jealous of you, especially if you've just gotten a promotion. Someone at work is jealous and they're kind of hating on you. But this is you. Some of you are going to be embarking on your own business or going for a new venture, becoming independent in some way and saying, you know what, I'm walking away from this. For For others of you, it's as simple as not listening to the opinions of others and not allowing them to get under your skin and not feeding into any fights and arguing and just like literally walking away. And this is you following your heart. Self-love, Venus energy, self-love, but also going towards what you want on a material level when it comes to your stability, your sense of security, your home, your love life, your marriage, your business networks. I mean, the 7th house is so many things. And this is you deciding to go embark on this new beginning in your 7th house and not being afraid of failure. You know, it's like it's a risk-taking energy. A lot of you are going to be feeling like it's uncharted territory for you, but you want to do it, even if people have been making you feel like, you know, arguing with you about it. This is you making decisions that are going to serve you and your happiness and doing what makes you feel like is fair and just for you, right? Honoring yourself. Scorpio rising. Ooh, so yeah, this is what you're choosing is this Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be choosing in the middle of March, moving towards the end of March, this new beginning in finances. You're going to be deciding that that's what you want and you're not going to let anyone stop you. And so for a lot of you, it's a business, it's a side hustle, it's taking your business to the next level if you already have one. For others of you, it's applying for that new job, getting another job. For others of you, it's, I mean, it could be so many things. So whatever it is that you guys have been wanting to do, I see you guys taking action towards this new thing, this new opportunity. Sun, number 13, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, okay? Just be careful that you're not overworking or underworking, like being lazy. Like this is about putting in the work but not overdoing it. And it's also about being very I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, it's the karmic debt number 13. So I was just gonna say it's you bringing, okay, I got it. I'm not going to read it negative because it's not in your block. I'm going to read it as the positive. So the karmic debt number 13 is also you communing with source, with God, with spirit, opening that crown chakra, bringing happiness and joy, activating your solar plexus, courage, passion, right? Going for what you want. But like I said, it's being disciplined, responsible. 4th house energy, you know, it's like steady foundation building. You're going to be building something new in your life, whether it's a career path, a job, a business, okay, a creative endeavor. Some of you want to work from home, okay, you'll be doing something working from home. Some of you, it's something about family, your kids if you want kids, if you, whatever. But what I was also getting was, yeah, it's not coming to me. It keeps leaving my mind, so I won't deliver that message. If it comes back, I'll say it. But if for some reason it just doesn't want to be delivered, then I'm getting it's not meant to be delivered that way. Because the number 13 to me means a lot of things. So anyhow. Okay. Wait. Stop. Wait. I'm confused. Oh, okay. I'm sorry guys. I have to take one moment to get clear here. Like, okay. So we have this. Okay. Well, because I just wanted to make sure I was pulling them in the right position, so I had to test them out because okay, so what I'm getting is I'm getting a download just because of what happened to me just now is that some of you might feel like you might move very fast. You might move fast and then you're going to feel like confused, like stuck. Like you're going to be like, wait, what am I doing again? You know what I mean? Or how am I going about it? I forgot, you know, like that. Almost like amnesia, but it's just because you got so excited, you know what I mean? So it's because you have the Hangman. So it's like at the end of the month there's gonna be this feeling of like, wait, what? Like, what am I doing? Where am I going? Like, how am I getting there? Like, I packed my bag, I left the house, I told everyone to screw themselves, but what was my action plan again? You know? Oh my god, Scorpio rising. You guys are funny. But you have the Taurus number 2. So this is about you needing to be grounded. This is about you coming up with your game plan. This is about you coming up with your strategy, your action plan, and getting clear on that and then sticking to it and moving forward. So you will feel a little bit of pause at the end of March, but it's the universe trying to protect you from continuing too fast without having like a practical plan. You know what I mean? So the last week, that's going to be highlighted. So if you feel a little bit stuck, confused, depressed, unsure, don't let it get to your head. It's all mental. It's not emotional. Remember, emotionally, you know what you want. You're really, actually, a lot of you are very emotionally intelligent, is what I'm hearing. Emotionally, like, available to yourselves and to others. So, it's really just a mental block. It's like, so don't allow it to like get you stuck because can we get the final outcome, please? Okay, so I'm gonna read you what's coming in, new opportunities that are coming in end of March and April, okay, because this is like kind of near future vibes. So what you have is the 10 of, also I'm hearing for a lot of you, I have to say this, it could be in the next 3 months, so it could materialize in the next 3 months, so April, May, or June, because I felt like saying that because this is a big card, and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's going to come in at the end of March, or it's going to happen in April, and then it doesn't happen. When an energy is so abundant and prosperous like this, we have to be mindful that everyone has different charts, placements, and everyone has different destiny, like timing. It's timing, right? It's what's coming in for all of you, but the timing always changes for everyone. It's different. For one person, it could be on a Monday. For the other person, it's on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? So anyway, Scorpio rising, you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Number 3, Gemini energy. So what you have here is this abundance coming in, prosperity, increase in finances. Okay, whatever you're embarking on, whatever you're doing, it's going to bring you what you want. It's going to bring you the stability that you want. So it's almost like all those people that were naysayers or trying to hold you back or fight or argue with you, you're going to, not to say that you're going to prove them wrong, prove them wrong and like prove yourself right, but because I don't want it to be like that, like this vengeance or, like I was right. But honestly, that's what it's going to end up being, it's like you're going to feel good. You're going to feel like you were right. And that you made the right choice for you, because ultimately you're making this decision for you in your life surrounding your long-term wealth, stability, and legacy. It's almost like you guys are very intuitive and you know what's right for you. So anyway, Scorpio rising, with Gemini, I see there being like celebration, friendships, or dating, romantic life, but coming in for you, like the ability to have this improving those areas of your life, your third house. But for others of you, it's also you being able to embark on a new venture, learn more, grow. It's also networking and just continuing to like study and grow and self-develop is super important in the next 3 months, because it's not just like, oh, this 10 of Pentacles comes out of the blue like magically and then that's it, happy ending, and they live happily ever after. No, that's not what this is, right? Life goes on and we still have to grow and develop ourselves and continue developing our businesses, our skills, our crafts, our knowledge, whatever it is, so that we can continue growing and also maintaining this 10 of Pentacles in our lives. So maybe you are calling in the 10 of Cups as well. But you know what I mean? It's like you don't just grow a tomato plant and then it gives you tomatoes and you stop watering it and you just say, oh, I did it. Like, no, you have to like keep watering it so that more tomatoes come out and that it stays alive, and then also so that the tomatoes can ripen and all of that good stuff. So this is going to help you a lot. So make sure that you're studying, growing, networking, being curious from here to the next 3 months, because for some of you this will come later, okay? And this is what's leading you to it. The final outcome for March, okay, back to Earth, back to planet Earth, okay, is this star card, okay, Mercury number 6. So it's beautiful. I mean, this is you leaving March, ending March on a high note. You're moving away from this hangman energy that was just like a little bump in the road, and that's okay. And you're feeling good. You have hope. You see the path forward. You're clear. You've gotten downloads, guidance. You received, your angels and your guides and your star family have all sent you the messages that you've been asking for, and you're clear. But it's also you going out and seeking for more information, right? Like I was saying, Gemini energy next 3 months is so important. And you have it again, Mercury, curiosity, learning, studying, growing, networking, and then also mentorship. I'm getting like learning from someone who's already doing it, reading, going within. Also, it's you being quiet, Virgo energy, being quiet about what you're doing, not feeling like you have to share, especially with these people from the past. So what I mean by that, my beautiful Scorpio risings, is that when things start working out for you, don't go back and try to glow and be like, hey, look at me, haha. No, because you want to like be stealthy and just do what you do and move forward. And then one day you'll have the 10 of Pentacles and be like, look what I did. You know what I mean? But if you do it prematurely, then it's the ego. And sometimes the universe will kind of put a pause so that you learn the lesson of not being in your ego and trying to prove them. You know, it's like, also these people aren't worth you giving your energy away to. So whoever it is, they're just not. Even if you love them and you care about them, they're just not worth you giving your power away to. You know what I mean? No one is. So anyway, let's go ahead and pull some angel messages for you, my beautiful Scorpio risings. Mother, Father, God. Wow, you're super supported by the divine. Mother, Father, Creator, Source has your back. Beautiful card. I just want to show this. Super, super supportive. So don't be afraid. Because I feel like you guys are going to be walking away from certain people or turning your backs on certain people. But not in a form of betrayal. It's just that you're putting yourself first and your goals and your dreams. Because these people are obviously not supporting you. They're trying to fight, argue with you, bicker, tell you you're wrong. Say yes. Okay, say yes when this new opportunity comes in. Don't be afraid. You know, this new venture, the business opportunity, the job, whatever it is, the partnerships. Some of you, it's purchasing a home, buying a home. Some of you are, I didn't see that. I totally forgot to say that before, but that's what a lot of you are doing. Wow, I didn't see that. A lot of you are doing that in March. Investing in real estate as well for some of you. Learning experience. Everything you're going through is part of your learning experience. And in the next 3 months, you guys, like I was saying, you're going to continue going through this learning experience to grow as an entrepreneur, grow as a business person, grow in your career, in your field, in your job, whatever it is, because everyone's doing something different. Not everyone's an entrepreneur, right? So anyway, what else do your angels want you to know? Clear, cancel, and release. So I almost feel like the Hangman, it came out next to the Hangman. So your angels want you to clear, cancel, and release all doubt, fear, stagnation that wants to pop in at the end of the month. So definitely before you leave March, you guys, there's a strong need to do this ritual, clear, canceling, and releasing. You can just say it out loud. I clear, cancel, and release this. I clear, cancel, and release that, you know. But stay tuned for the full moon reading, because I'm getting that there's going to be a message there for you. Okay, the full moon reading comes, it's a monthly reading. It's going to come out soon. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're new, if you haven't already. Because that's going to really talk about our blocks. Like, that's why I like doing that. Even though it doesn't get a lot of views yet, I know that it's going to catch on eventually, because it's a powerful reading. And like, sometimes I think I shouldn't do it because, you know, it doesn't really get many views, but at the same time, like, I have to do what I feel is right, you know. And that's kind of what I see you guys doing, is like, just because people are telling you shouldn't, or people aren't supporting you in it, doesn't mean it's not what's right for you. And eventually it's going to pay off. It's going to get better. It's going to, you know, take you where you want to be, or, you know, to accomplish the goal that you have. So, but let's go ahead and see. Okay, the last card is manifestation. So your goals, this came out next to the star card. So your goals and dreams are coming true. You're going to be manifesting them. So keep on going. Be positive, my beautiful Scorpio risings, and know that everything is working out and that all is well. So I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button down below. Leave a comment down below. And, you know, welcome to the Divine Family if you're new. For everyone who's been a part of it, love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys next week for your love and relationship readings.